So Boris Johnson faces a bit of a struggle to win over Joe Biden and his eventual administration due to past comments the Prime Minister made about Barack Obama. Now, it's not just the President-elect who's not too fond of Boris, but also the Vice President-elect Kamala Harris is no fan of the Eton-educated Tory leader either. You have to remember that Boris Johnson has two sides. He has his political side and, may I say, journalistic side. Now, while he attempts but generally fails to appear statesman-like as a politician, his journalistic approach to issues has always been unfiltered. The disgust for Boris Johnson dates back to 2016, at the height of Brexit, when Barack Obama called on the British people to take stock of their relationship with the EU and be proud that the EU has helped spread British values and practices like democracy, the rule of law, open markets, across the continent and further afield. Now, Obama also said that if the UK were to vote to leave the European Union, it would find itself at the end of the queue on any potential post-Brexit trade deal. This definitely rubbed Brexiteers the wrong way. Now, Boris Johnson, who, along with Nigel Farage, was considered one of the leaders of the Leave campaign, accused Obama of removing a bust of Winston Churchill from the Oval Office because of his ancestral dislike of the British Empire. Boris Johnson then took to the right-wing newspaper The Sun and wrote, and I quote, "Some said it was a snub to Britain. Some said it was a symbol of the part Kenyan president's ancestral dislike of the British Empire, of which Churchill had been such a fervent defender." At the time, Churchill's own grandson, Nicholas Soames, a Tory MP, called the article appalling. He said Boris Johnson was unreliable and idle with the actual reality, as there was still a Churchill bust inside the White House back in 2016. On Friday, Boris Johnson tweeted his congratulations to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. However, Barack Obama's former special advisor, Tommy Vietor, who is likely to hold a position in a future Biden administration, responded with disgust. He said, and I quote, "This shape-shifting creep weighs in. We will never forget your racist comments about Obama and slavish devotion to Trump." It's been clear for some time that the Democratic Party doesn't see Boris Johnson as an ally, they see Britain as an ally. However, Chris Coons, who is a close friend of Joe Biden and a potential US Secretary of State, was more diplomatic. He suggested that while past comments were unfortunate, it's important to reach out to vital allies around the world, and he viewed the relationship between the US and the UK as extremely important. He said that in a post-Trump era, it's necessary to have an open mind and to work together. The Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said that he was confident the UK would be able to have a meaningful relationship with the new administration, even though we all know that the UK government's internal market bill is incompatible with the Good Friday Agreement. The fact that Obama, and by extension Biden, was supportive of the UK remaining part of the EU, and how Democrats have been willing to engage with European allies such as Merkel than the likes of Boris Johnson over his support for Trump, will definitely complicate the relationship between the Prime Minister and his Brexiteer backbenchers. Joe Biden winning complicates the situation for Boris Johnson, as he will now feel greater pressure to sign up to a deal with the EU, because if he doesn't, then the US will be less likely to listen to him. Remember, Trump was willing to do a deal with Boris, even if Congress was not. Now that Trump is out the door, there is little incentive for Boris to go down the road of a no-deal Brexit. Again, if he wants a US deal, he will have to agree something with the EU first. This, of course, will put him on collision course with Brexiteers, both in and outside the party. I have to say, Boris Johnson throwing his support behind Brexit and Donald Trump may have been viewed by him at the time as a good idea, but now I think it's coming back to haunt him. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.